Check out some of my many uses for baling twine. Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. I'm Sean, this is Old Yankee Farm, and I'm glad you're back. And thank you to all my subscribers. And today's video, as I said earlier, I'm going to show some of the ways I use the baling twine that is left over from when I'm hanging my animals. I get a huge pile of baling twine, and it's probably the duct tape for farmers. And today I have some green panels that are pretty old and they're starting to separate from the center thing. So I'm going to use that old, like a twine type of thing that people, you know, goes way back when. And instead of welding this, because this metal is kind of beat, I'm just going to use baling twine and I'm going to twine it. And then I'll show you some of the other uses I have. I mean, baling twine can be used pretty much for anything. And all you got to do is look around my farm and you'll see all the different uses for it. So this is some of the baling twine I have. It comes in different colors. I got the blue, there's orange, and then there's like I don't know if it's hemp or it's a natural material. I prefer, when I'm doing repairs on the farm, I prefer the plastic stuff because it lasts longer. It will eventually degrade and fall apart after a few years, or if the goats are chewing on it or whatever. So, you know, periodically I check my fence lines and stuff, and I check any repairs that I use. And realistically, this should be a temporary fix, but as farmers, you have a million and one things to do, and sometimes you just don't get to that repair. I have to put a couple posts in for the horses because they pretty much snap the posts. And I gotta, like I said, I still gotta finish the roof on my barn, but I'm waiting for it to cool off. I'm waiting for fall. And I still got some more work to do on the hillbilly pickup truck bed, which stay tuned for. I'll have a couple more episodes of that. So today's episode, I'm gonna show how I'm gonna repair these panels. And then like I said before, I'm going to show you all the other uses. Some you can guess, some are kind of weird, and we'll go from there. So these panels are kind of beat up, and you could maybe see here that it came away from the bars. And then eventually when the animals push on it, these bars will move around and then they'll snap off, and then it's pretty much a useless fence panel. So I'm going to try to catch it before that happens, and I'm going to use this as a twine and try to keep it in the same spot. And I'm just going to do I'm going to go like this, and then I'm going to go back and forth, and I'm leaving a section that I'm gonna eventually tie. It's about, you know, 8-inch section. And this stuff's pretty strong, especially if you wrap it a bunch of times. It's gonna hold pretty nice. This is probably as far as I'm going to go, and I'm going to tie this off. It's just a series of real tight knots, and you can see that's tough. And I'm going to cut the ends because it attracts the goats and the horses and stuff that just chew on these. These particular panels are going in my sheep pen. I want to make a catch pen. So when I need to worm or something my sheep, I have a pen that's already set up. The sheep are comfortable going in and out of it. And I'll usually throw some grain down and they'll all go in there and I'll slowly close it. And then I can grab onto the sheep that I need. So there's an example. It's pretty tight. And I'm gonna go down all and do the rest of these. All right, so this panel's done. It's nice and solid. Should last a little bit longer. I got panels that I didn't do this to, and these were broken off, and I just gave them to my cousin for his metal pile that he does. So I'll actually get more use out of it. And I got one more panel to do, and then I'll set up my my catch pen. Grain bucket hanger. Water tub brush hanger. Tomato plant holders. Gate hinge tie down. PVC water coop attachments. Garlic hangers. Hay rack stake downs. Hay rack stake tie downs. So this use here, my windmill keeps falling down during real heavy rain. It'll pull the stakes right out of the ground with the heavy wind. So I noticed that it kept falling this way every time. So ever since I put this on here, windy day, hasn't knocked over. So Use 1,325. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you got any ideas on other uses for baling twine, give me a comment down below. And thanks for watching my video. Thank you again to my awesome subscribers, and we'll see you in the next video.